Hey everybody, welcome back. So, today we're out in the shop and we're gluing. My least favorite thing to do, but it is necessary. I'll get through it. I'll be okay. So got a little start on the glue up today, not a big one. I was a little late getting out here. I mentioned it before, the glue doesn't work real good in the cold, so I had to let the shop warm up just a little bit before I could get started. And then I did a live feed, so that slowed me down. So, hey, no big deal though. I'm on track. My goal is to be done with this order by the weekend. You guys see my face? And I should be able to accomplish that. But it means I'll work all weekend. But that's okay. So, I mean, I don't really have much more to share. I mean, it's glue. It's not very exciting. I just showed a little bit of footage of me gluing. There's not much to it, guys. Really, rough up your surfaces. Any surface that's smooth needs to be rough. I use barge cement for all my gluing processes, and you need to let the glue get tacky before you can stick it together. Glue both sides. Every surface it's going to touch has to have glue. Good to go. I like to let it dry for 24 hours. It's really not necessary. It would be ready to sew in about an hour if you were in a hurry. So, but I like to use clamps, hold everything together. Makes for a nice product. Everything nice and even. Works out good. There's been some questions about belts and suspenders. Belts and suspenders. Those two things keep popping up, and I want to address both of those real quick. I do have belts that I make. I usually do them in batches. For me to just make one belt, there's a lot of expense that goes in to make one belt. So, I do have some belt blanks ready to go. I use harness leather. The reason I use harness leather is it's the same thing they make harnesses out of for draft horses. So, you know it's tough. Has something to do with the quality of leather they choose, mixed with the tanning process they do to make it a harness leather. So, belts. Let's talk about belts first. If there's enough interest, I'll do a batch of belts. Let's say 20 belts. If 20 people are interested in belts, I'll do a run of belts, and then because it'll take me a little bit. They're all handmade. I only need your pant size. Once I have your pant size, then I can cut the belt to length to fit you. So I don't want to just make belts that fit a range of waist, because then you're never going to make everyone happy that way. So if you want a belt, my email is in the description below. Comment in this video, I'm in for a belt, and if we get enough interest, we'll sell 20 and I'll make 20 belts. My belts run $65 plus shipping. So it's a little bit more expensive than what Walmart sells their belts for. There's no comparison. If you take care of this belt, and by take care of it I mean maybe once a year, put some sort of leather conditioner on it, and you don't outgrow it, I strongly believe it'll probably be the last belt you ever own. I don't know. Maybe you'll wear it out. I doubt it. I'll show you one. This is the one that I've been wearing every day for a year. So it's got patina on it. So I use a 12-14 ounce harness leather. It is very thick. These are work belts. They look good as dress belts, but they're work belts. They're meant to work and last. I use solid brass roller buckles and hand pounded copper rivets. Now, normally I do one one rivet on each side for a single prong roller buckle. So ignore that it has 4. The ones I'm going to make will only have 2, which is more than sufficient. This was an experiment. I don't like it. Looks too cluttered. So that's the belts. These are like a rich or a light brown sort of color, and they take on a beautiful patina over time. They're good looking belts. They're very, very stout, very heavy duty. You'd have a hard time wearing that out. So if you're interested in the baddest belt you'll probably ever own, let me know in the comments, and then shoot me an email, and we'll see if I can get enough interest to do a run of belts. Suspenders. People keep asking me about suspenders. I do make suspenders. I have in the past. I don't have a particular pattern that I stick with. The ones I've made in the past have all been custom. I'm working on a standard set of suspenders that one size fits all. You'll be able to just grab them and go. I don't know when I'll get them done. I gotta fit it in between priorities. So if you're wanting suspenders, they're coming. Just gonna take a little time, and of course I'll build them bulletproof so that they last a lifetime. That's just how I roll. So suspenders are coming. Enough sales pitch for today. That's pretty much it, everybody. I appreciate all your views, guys, your comments, your thumbs ups. All that stuff helps. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button right now. Did you hit it? Yeah, go ahead. It's right up the top there, just underneath the video. There you go. Thank you. So we will continue on tomorrow with more glue up and scenes around the shop. I don't know. But that's it. All right. Thanks for watching. You can't have your pudding if you don't eat your porridge. How can you have pudding if you haven't eaten your porridge?